Hey, how's it going? This is your review for the Hayward Hamlet. All right, so Hayward Hamlet. This is the passive tree, passive tree for the map. The Atlas now has passive points. Each individual zone is going to be able to have 10 map points, and those nodes will determine exactly what happens inside of each one of these zones. We're going to start going, we're going to go through each one. We're going to go through, first, we're going to go through the Hayward Hamlet. Hayward Hamlet, when you look at the different ones that it has a couple of things that look really interesting. So right off the bat, and this tree configurations are all what I believe are going to be the best things for me as a player to get the best benefit out of the Atlas as quickly as possible. A lot of people are like, hey, well, this is the most powerfulest things. This is what this is what I would get, et cetera, for, making the most currency and all this other stuff, right? Well, I don't believe in that stuff. Not the same way. I really don't believe in it the same way. Reason why is because a lot of this stuff requires you to play a lot. And we know our casual gamers try to get squeezed the best out of the littlest. Okay, so first and foremost, inside of Hayward Hamlet, the first thing I would do is go for controlled corruption. Controlled corruption, corrupting and imprison monsters in the area, cannot release them. Areas contain an additional essence. That's pretty awesome. So you just use the corrupt thing on it, boom, they don't automatically pop out. You get to see what's going on. Essence found in the area are a tier higher. That's definitely always a great thing. You can get very good essences very early, very quickly. So that's my first 4 points. Second configuration, what I would do is I would actually go for the area have a 5% chance to contain a sacred grove. So that's going to be my second thing, because most of the time you're going to craft, you need to get some items first. So that's why I'm going with essences first. Got to get the stuff as fast as possible, with the highest modifiers. Then if you have groves that pop up, then you can actually get really good configurations on those groves out of your items. Pull things out, put things in. Next, I would go with wild fruit. Harvest plots in areas have 100% increased chance to grow a tier 4 plant. This, I believe the tier 4 plants were pretty juicy when I was playing Harvest. I'm not sure if that's just my own bad recollection or not. But so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I would just go ahead and grab the Nature's Favor, which plants harvest in the area give the rarest of 2 chosen crafting options. So you get the best crafting options out of these 4 or out of these 3, and then you get the essence configuration out of these. That would be what I would do inside of Hayward Hamlet. Tearsin. So Tearsin, I have a different thought process than most people, but for Tearsin, I would go big game. Red beasts in the area have a 10% chance to appear in pairs. Yellow beasts have a chance to replace the red beasts. And I would go with great migration. Einhar's missions in areas have a 5% chance to replace monsters with beasts. So that to me is like the biggest thing in this area. After that, I would go with that which you seek. Areas have a 10% chance to contain a delirium mirror. That means you get deliriums more often. And then greater forces. Deliriums in the area increase 50% faster with distance from the mirror. So those would be my the ones that I would automatically get. So then I would probably go with something which is kind of weird that other people don't believe, but I would probably go with a different configuration. I would go with Underground Kingdom. Areas have 1% chance to contain an abyss per 2% increased pack size. Abysses in the area have 100% increased chance to lead you to abyssal depths. Abyssal depths in the area have 100% chance to contain a lich. The reason why I would go that route is because you can spec out of this and grab something else later, but those would be my configuration, because you can do a lot of abysses, try to get the things that you try to get some stuff early and then get rid of it. But it's going to be kind of weird on it, because this to me has always been something just extra. You just get extra stuff from it. So I would go ahead and I would go that route. So my next is going to be Lex Proxima. Lex Proxima, this is the hard one for me. And I won't deny I have issues with this one, because I don't know what I'm going to do. No matter what, I'm going to get Sunuts. And the reason why I'm going for that one is up to 20 rare monsters in the area are possessed, and their minions are touched. So this is going to be huge. You can get good stuff out of it really nicely. It could be real dangerous, but that's to me, it's like, who cares? I want that. The second one that I would go with is Invading Force. Breaches have the 30% increased area of effect. Breaches have 30% increased monster density. Breach monsters in the area grant 50% increased experience. That makes this actually pretty good. So that's why I would go with Invading Force. Now the question then would be, am I looking to delve or am I looking to breach? And that's going to be this will be my okay, well, what do I need? If I'm looking to breach, then you can grab some of the breach nodes, but most likely I'm going to go with the delve, just so I can have the delve stuff. So the delve things that I would actually pick up is I'd pick up Rich Veins, Voltex, Sulfite veins, chests, and areas have 10% chance to contain double sulfite. Sulfite veins and chests in the area contain 20% increased sulfite. Then I would probably go not with the packed with energy, but I would go with the one that's right here, which is sulfite infusion, which white, yellow, and red maps, when you complete them, give you sulfite. So that's that right there. If I'm delving, this is the greatest thing ever. If I was breaching, I most likely would go within their grasps. Or go to within their grasp. So gatekeepers and within their grasp will be what I would be going for if I was breaching. It really depends on what looks like it's going to be the juiciest thing for me during this time frame. Now, breaches take time, and since breaches take time, the pure, the enriched, the charged, they sound good, look good, smell good, but I like a different area for breach. If I'm going to be breaching, I'm going to be breaching in another area. And the reason why is because I believe it's just really juicy to do it in that one area. The next one, Lex Idris. Okay, so this one there is a no-brainer. The no-brainers are maps, compulsive holder, but maps. Let's go pathological. Maps found in the area have a 10% chance to have layers of delirium. To me, that means delirium orbs. That's pretty much what it's popping out to me, like delirium orbs. Delirium encounters in the area have 15% chance to generate 3 additional reward types. That is huge. So for me, that's what I would go with. The second thing I would go with is over here and get the Prosperous Promise areas, Parandis chests. That would be good. Friends of the Family, which gives you, this is going to give you the best Parandis items you can get. So that is why I would go that route. It's the best Parandis items I could get. And then after that, I would go with here, Prosecutor Delirium. And the reason why is the Leer encounters in the area are 100% more likely to spawn unique bosses. You get splinters, so you can do the splinters. And my favorite thing, you get those. You have a good chance of unique cluster jewels. I like it. Unique cluster jewels is gonna be, yeah, that's the one I want. So yeah, but when they say 100% increased chance to drop a unique cluster jewel, let's just be honest. That just means you go from what increased chance. It means you go from 1% to 2%, maybe, or let's say 0.5% to 1%. Not that big, but it's big enough. All right. Next one is going to be Glen Carn's. This is by far the one that's going to respec the most. It is so juicy. All right. So in game, you're going to want the Sin of Blood. You're going to want Torn Veil. Point blank, those are the two that you're going to want. Then after that, for me, it's going to be resource reallocation, which is right here. Killing non-resident architects in the area have 50% chance to add additional upgrade tier to the surviving architect room. So that means that an upgrade goes from level 1 room, it upgrades automatically to level 3. Because you usually go to 2, you get another one too, level 3. So you get level 3 rooms really quickly. Love that. The next one that I would do is going to be the killing resident architects in the area adds their upgrade tier to the surviving architect room. Contested development to me it's interesting, but I wouldn't do it. I personally would go with cultured advancement, and that way my rooms the rooms when I go in, they're going to automatically have magic monsters, and that gives me better drops in the end. But I definitely say by far, no matter what, I've got to get that twisted temp. The only reason I'm going to say that is because even though that 10% chance of opening the box twice doesn't mean that much to most people, the area contains an extra strong box. In Glen Carn, you have you're going to have what's it called? Oh my God, I can't think of it. You got Tower. So you have Tower in there. You also have some other ones that are really nice. So if you boost up your strong box configuration and you can have a chance to do twice, let's say you juice a map real heavy. Juice the tower map really heavy, add multiple strong boxes to it, and if you get the one that has the divination cards, you got a chance to open it twice. You're trying to get nurse cards anyway. I'm gonna try it. It's probably not gonna work that good, but hey, I don't run maps that hard, but you can also possibly get the nurse's card and some of the other cards that come from Tower pretty solidly, or a chance to get as many more than you would normally. All right, next one would be New Vaster. So New Vaster, what I had chose as the ones I'm going to use is Abyssal Army. The Abyss monsters in the area get 50% more experience. Automatically, I like that. Abysses in the area spawn 100% more monsters. That's a great thing for me. I just, you just burn through more monsters. More mobs on the thing that you can kill, the better it is, in my opinion. And then this one right here, Votive Horde. Abyssal Troves in the area have 10% chance to drop a rare item with an Abyssal Socket. +3 level for Abyssal Troves in the area. Abyssal Troves in the area have 200% increased item quantity. That is huge. That is huge to me. I like that. That makes me feel really good. The next one that I was looking at is going to be over here. War supplies. Legions in the area contain an additional war horde. That's humongous. The second one that I would the next one I would do is emblematic. If I could go and grab it, because emblematic is to me is really nice. Now, I have some questions on that because this is where I have my problems with emblematic. Um, this is cool, but this one over here, high value targets. Sorry. Uh, yeah, high value. Make sure you get high value targets. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be the ones that I choose. And in the order it's going, I would go would be Abyssal Army, Votive Horde, high value targets, war supplies, and then emblematic. That would be what I would choose in that particular area. All right, let's go to the next one. Valdos Rest. Okay, so Valdos Rest is kind of interesting. I like it. For me, I would just go ahead and go with gut instincts, because if I'm going to be going through, I want some intelligence for the current encounter safe house. I'll get the intelligence. Test of loyalty. I didn't see a lot of things, but test of loyalty. Syndicates have a 100% chance to gain another rank. That could be huge. You can boost up your guys pretty quickly. When you reset them, they go, they go up pretty fast. Then you have outbreak. Area has 10% chance to contain a blight encounter. And mass mycelium. Blight encounters in the area are more likely to contain multiple lanes. Lanes of blight encounters in the area have 50% chance to have an additional reward chest. Huge. Get more reward chests and you get a free blight. Don't have to worry about trying to get blight on a map. It just comes. This to me is always a good thing. If I'm running a map, I don't run this. The less things you have to put on a map to juice the map up and just make it pop up to me, always a great thing. I love that. All right, next one. Leer Arthane. So Leer Arthane, I am so questionable on this one. For me, just me personally, I would go with Animal Companion, because if you can get additional Einhard mission on completion, that actually means that means more things spawn really quickly. That's great. I like that. Mighty Hunter. Einhard remains after his mission is complete. That means just a little extra damage. Einhard is doing also more damage to unique monsters in the area. Huge. So I can just run through things a lot easier with Einhard. I got a free pet, a free minion. I like that. Last but not least, natural selection. Beasts in the area are more likely to become less common varieties. So all those special beasts that you normally get, the ones for Sakwash, and all those special beasts, you have a higher chance of getting them if you grab that. Then I would also make sure that I have, where is it? This is going to be this is my leech area, I think. Yes, this is my leech area. This is my my breach area, where I'm going to be going for my breaches. The reason why is because area has a 10% chance to contain breaches. So I get an instant automatic free breach, 10%. That's a great thing. The second thing that makes this really good for me is the flash breach. Breaches in the area spawn 10 additional rare monsters. So I get rare monsters automatically. Breaches in the area open and close 100% faster. So to me, what I'm thinking, and this is just me thinking, I'm not 100% sure if it works out what I think it is. That is, you know how when you sit there and you go through and you're doing your breach, you hit the little the hand and it goes and it kind of goes like that to get out there like that. Takes a long time, doesn't it? Well, if this is opening faster and closing faster, that means I hit it, I kill everything I can, knock everything out as quick as possible, and then it closes really quickly. So if I have multiple breaches multiple breaches in that area for whatever reason, just in case I have multiple breaches, or I tell it to give me extra breaches or whatever it is, then that means I can hit multiple breaches. They open up faster and they close a lot faster. That is huge. Um, I think I have one more, which somebody sent me the Google Doc for. Yes, there is a Google Doc. If you want this Google Doc, I'm gonna tell you where to go get it. You go to Zizarin, and he's gonna have this somewhere in there because this is what somebody sent me. He sent me, hey, Ziz got a great thing that explains all the all the mechanics. This thing tells you what the mechanics are. So it's a great thing. So you got the harvest ones in a certain color, the beyond ones are in a different color, the betrayal ones are in one color, and everything like that. So it kind of color codes each individual zone and color codes each individual zones. I can't think of the name of it. My brain's not working. Okay, so it color codes and gives you each individual one, so you know what they are. So the mechanics of breach, delve, torment, parandis, legion, and ambushes and stuff like that. Vero. So you might be able to hit him up. I don't know how you hit him up, but you might want to hit this guy Vero up. He might have it to be able. It's a Google Doc. I don't even know the link. I just downloaded it because somebody sent it to me. I downloaded it so I can because I was working, and when I'm working, somebody sends me something, I really don't have time to be trying to go through it. So that is going to be it for my review of the ascendancy. Well, not ascendancies. The passive tree for the passive tree for the Atlas.